Hey, this your girl Chastain Stone doing it big with Trap Jesus, 98.4. He played them hits.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Miss Toy from that. You can do it. Put your back into it. You listening to WPIR 98.4 FM with your girl and your boy Trap.
Yo, this Pre 50-50, fresh out of Brooklyn, chilling with your boy Trap Jesus, WPIR 98.4 FM. Holla at us, man.
Shout outs to my nigga Dr. Dre. But as I promised, we have the one, the only, Hazel E. Can you hear me, mama?
What's up? What's up? It's Hazel E, baby.
What's
good?
going on with you, pimpin'?
Man, it's out here trying to make it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You know, there's a lot of things, you know, a lot of people was like, they didn't believe that this was going down. So I was like, come on, Hazel. Call me, woman.
Yes, I'm here. I'm ready
right.
to get to it. What's going on?
I see you. Shout outs to your manager, Doc. I see you pimping.
Yes. Big up, Doc. See, work it out. See that? Less than 24-hour turnaround. 12 hours. He's on it.
Yeah, because normally I'd have probably put the interview a week from now. But he was like, yo, tomorrow? I was like, oh, damn. Hold on. Let me get ready. Word. So we got Hazel E in the house. Star of Loving Hip Hop Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? She's holding it down. She's representing for the women right here. So all the ladies, y'all need to take notes because this interview is going to be very good. I ain't going to say juicy because I already know my limits.
Yeah, we all got limits, so we can get into it.
I know what the contract states, you know. So let me see. I got a bio here from you. You know, you was a publicist to the Stars.
Yes, I used to do PR. It's kind of how I started in the industry. Got a bachelor's degree and, went to work. Started off with an internship and moved my way up. And, my first campaign that I got to work on was Gnarls Barkley. So,
and that's
we took it to the top.
That's CeeLo, right?
Yes, CeeLo and Danger Mouse. Gnarls Barkley, we got a Grammy first time out the gate.
See, look. And for all those who trying to get in the game, it's not hard.
It's not hard. It just requires a little bit of work, perseverance, persistence, and when they say no, you still got to turn it into a yes. And
you got to want it. You got to really want it.
Yeah, you got to be hungry. Like, you got to act like you ain't ate for weeks and just you're starving and, and just keep busting down doors. And when somebody tells you no, for every no, 3-4 no's, a yes is coming for sure.
Oh, yeah. And we see here you was supermodel / actress.
I'm all those things. I didn't know I was all those things.
Yeah, we got supermodel actress. See, you work with Eva Pigford. Am I pronouncing her name correct? Pigford.
Yeah. Eva Pigford, Eva Marcel. Yep, definitely was working with her. Megan Good. I mean, back in the day, I just had this whole little young Hollywood emergence come about, and we were just taking over in these streets, throwing the hottest red carpet events. Booking the hottest shows, just running the press. We were just out here getting to it and showing, what this young Hollywood, life was about. And I was definitely at the forefront of that, making it happen.
See, I never been in Hollywood, so tell me what it's like out there,
Well, right now, the sun is shining. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's a city where it's kind of, it's like a fake it till you make it type place in Hollywood. Out here, people put on a show. You might see people out at events and they look and fly, but they really, living at their mama's house, driving a little, Nissan Sentra, whatever it's called.
Shots fired.
That's how it's all about people driving the Nissans, but you would think the way that people, want them to, the way people want to be perceived might not be who they really are. So it's like smoking mirrors. But with publicity, that's kind of your job, is to create a smoking mirror. You want people to seem one way, even if it's not. It's about perception and personifying an individual and what they're trying to obtain. And, I was a genius at it. So, I was getting to that money. And then, at a certain point, I was like, I've helped a lot of people. I've built a lot of careers. Now it's time to focus on my own dreams. So that's when I turned it around, met a great man, Idris Elba. I did an event for him, and he was like, Hazel, so what do you want to do with yourself? And I'm like, well, Driss, you know, I want to do music. And at that time, he was DJing heavy in London and stuff, so we put out my first mixtape, The Shoe Fetish, and I never turned back. I've been grinding since 2008 on my music stuff. So, you know, now we on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, so I'm ready for the world to see, you know, me really getting to it on this music game.
Now, I got to be real with you. I didn't know nothing about you until Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. When I first saw your face, I was like, who is this? I was like, hold up. Let me do some research. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the other people I don't know still, but, you know, some of them I do. Like your homegirl used to be co-defendant. You know, I ain't going to say her name because I don't just give out love like that to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But we will come across that topic during the show. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let us know, like, how did you come up with the name Hazel?
Hazel. When I was doing PR, my firm was called, I started working with Echoing Sounds, but when I branched off to do my solo thing, it was called Hazel as PR. Clearly it comes from my eyes are hazel, and that was just like my little name in the streets, like, oh, there's Hazel, that's Hazel. So it was Hazel as PR, and when I transitioned into music, it was like, let me just drop the I's and keep the E so that way people are still familiar and know that it's me. So, you know, we just switched it to Hazel E, and it's just Hazel E, baby, all across the board now.
And, you know, when I first saw the credits, the opening credits to the show, I actually thought you was down with the mob or your family was mob-related. I don't know.
Why you say that?
I don't know. It was something about your look that I saw Mob Wives. Soon as I saw you, the first thing popped in my head was Mob Wives.
Oh, man, it must be just because I look so trill. I mean, I don't know. Definitely it's boss moves, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe not mob wives, but I'm definitely rolling out here in these streets with this Girl Code Inc. movement, and the chicks are definitely behind me. So we definitely mobbing. I'll take that. And
I'm going to let you know that your new joint, we already been playing it on the air all day, off and on all day today.
Love. Now you know. Yeah, that's produced by my boy Paris Bueller out of Bandcamp, out in the Shy. You know, we got another crazy one coming with Jeremiah called Say So that we did. And we got a few other records that we're going to also be releasing during the show. And afterwards, you know, we're going to put that EP out, and it's going to be called Now You Know. Like, everybody wants to know, damn, Hazel, you know, you was working, you had Valley Girl, you put out 3 mixtapes, and then you just kind of went silent. But it was like I had to get to work and get to this show. And so Now You Know is just kind of like, well, now you know what I've been doing. Now you know who I am, and now you know what's up.
So we know you've been in the game since 2008, you know.
Musically, before that, you know, when I started the PR stuff, that was like 2006. So I just been out here grinding for a minute.
A minute, a
long time.
Working hard. That's what we do. So, were you signed to a label before Love and Hip Hop? Did you have like a professional label backing you?
In 2010, I signed to Swisher House out in Houston. That's where I call home. So DJ Michael 5000 Watts and G-Dash, you know, picked me up, and I went back home to the land of the trill. And when I was there and I was signed to that label, they just kind of honed my skills, because up until that point, I was just kind of a loose cannon. I was just rapping, doing music, putting out mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? Driss was trying to get me together, but I had never really took that time to hone and perfect my skills. So when I signed with them, you know, it was kind of almost like an artist development situation. They had me performing at like Summer Press, Free Press, and House of Blues shows, and just kind of getting me together and what my stage show was going to look like and who I was going to be as an artist. And then in 2012, when I moved back to LA and we released Girl Code, I parted ways with the label just due to the fact that, you know, I was ready for the big times, and I kind of just didn't want to be held down. And, you know, it was much love there, and they, you know, applauded my growth and efforts, and, you know, everybody was just supporting me getting to it.
Right. And I see you doing big things all over. Your name is worldwide right now. You know, it's a good look.
Oh, man.
So, like, what
That's
was
a blessing.
What was, like, the transition being a rapper and now a TV personality?
I mean, I think it kind of goes hand in hand because it's all entertainment. As an artist, you're still performing, and when the cameras come on, you're still performing. I mean, the show is just a way to introduce fans of a larger audience to who I am. So it's hard living out your truths on TV, because when you have to go back and watch them, like, oh man, I was bugging, or I can't believe I did that, or damn, you know, that scene right there kind of hurt me a little bit, or, you know, it's different. But you know, we've been shooting since March, so it's, you know, it's something that you just get used to. Now the cameras aren't even there when I'm on set or when we're filming or when I have to go through something. I kind of just block them out now because I'm used to it.
Because I see,
and it's just about being honest and being real. Like, people think reality TV is scripted, and I just want people to know that everything that I went through on this show and that I'm going through that you guys will see is all 100% authentic, real. Like, I can't force those tears out my eyes if I wanted to. I can't force the anger or emotion. It's just, that's real. It's just the fact that there's somebody there documenting your truth.
And that's the thing. People got to understand this. In real life, someone like pisses you off, your first reaction is normally choke a bitch out or choke a nigga out.
Right.
One or the other.
Right.
Now it's television behind, so to let y'all know that it's not, most of the stuff you see ain't really scripted on television, especially when it's reality TV.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, and you just also have to know, you also have to know, like, how you want to be perceived to the world, because there's no taking it back. Once you do it, it's there. The cameras have it documented. Like, you can't say, oh, I want to redo that. I didn't do that how I wanted. It's like, what? There's no retakes. There's no redos.
Right, you can't fight again and shit.
If you slap a bitch, the slap doesn't get rewind and you unslap her. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, through this and with my team, like, we just wanted to let people know that even though it's a struggle and in love and hip-hop, there's definitely things that happen, and just try to stay focused. That's all my manager would preach to me every day, every night. Stay focused, stay grinding. This is what your purpose is. Yes, a lot of knick-knacking and BS going on, but you stay focused. Keep your head in the game. You here to do this music and let the world know that you're about your business. So handle what you need to handle in these personal relationships, but keep on track to why you're here and what you're doing. And I think that's why through this process people will hopefully learn to love, and even if not love me, respect me, because it is a grind and it is a process, and I just did it on a platform for the world to see, view, and judge it.
Right, because if it was anybody else, the situations will still be the same.
Man, I know that there's that's been in a friendship that they felt was one-sided, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe been in a relationship that they were more in and the other person they were in it with wasn't all the way on the same page as them. I mean, I think people will identify with me through my struggles. In addition to that, trying to keep your head above water and still follow your dreams. It's just all a process. And if at anything, I hope that I offer hope and inspiration to other people wanting to get into this industry or any industry. You know what I'm saying? If you're a cook at McDonald's and you want to be a fashion designer, just know, you know, cook up in your day job, make your money. When you get home, draw them designs out. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever, because you can do whatever you imagine. You can do whatever your mind lets you say, like, this is my goal or destiny. You can do it. It's just, how are you going to get to it? And hopefully when they see my story, they'll be like, all right, Hazel played no games. She had all odds against her, but she still got to it anyway.
Yeah, because, like, this particular scene, I got to bring this up. The scene when you were packing the U-Haul.
Yeah.
And you could tell in homegirl face, she was peed off, but you could see the jealousy in it too, you know, from me watching it. And I was like, what was going through your head when she approached you and just vamped out like that? Like, what did you want to do, or what was going in your head? Like, let me know.
Well, first I thought I was going to get a clean escape. That didn't quite happen. You know what
That's what it looked like. You was about to be out.
U-Haul packed. I'm going to be out. Oh, turning my back. Oh, here she goes. Damn, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I was hoping that we could have a real conversation, because leading up to that event, a lot of crazy things had happened. Some you see on camera, some things happen off camera because the cameras aren't with us 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? So when she approached, I just didn't know how she was going to react. I knew she was going to be a little bit hurt due to the fact that I didn't give her a forewarning of what I was doing. But at that point, I didn't feel like I could, because she wasn't in the right mind space or place to take anything from anyone. So, you know, I just felt like, damn, all right, it's going to get really real. And let me see if I can have a real conversation with her. of course, you know, in Tierra fashion, it went from 0 to 100 real quick. And she just wasn't trying to have it or hear anything I had to say. It was just like, forget you, go, leave, bye, I don't care. And it just went to dismissive instead of trying to understand my position and point. So, you know, it is what it is.
And then at the end, when she got in the vehicle, you could see it in her face like she was ready to burst out in tears.
Man, she held him back, though. She held him back. She was hurt.
But that's the thing, like, loving hip-hop is a gift and a curse in the same hand. For those who don't know, like, and what I mean behind that, it's basically saying that the artist that you know and love can possibly be a thought or be the worst person in the world.
Woo.
And that was the thing, like,
you know,
before loving hip-hop, you know, and when I listen to artists and I play their songs on the air and stuff, I don't think about what type of person they really are behind the cameras or anything like that. But when loving hip-hop came on, I was like, oh, my gosh.
I mean, Mona and, you know, Mona Me Entertainment, Eastern TV, VH1, you know, I have to applaud them because they really worked hard at telling our truth. And you know, it's differences between our Hollywood cast and the other cast because most of our cast are pretty well-known artists that have been in the industry at some point in time or another. And, you know, having us open up to tell our truth was a little bit difficult of a process because, you know, everybody still wants to have their image to uphold and, you know, doesn't want to do certain things because of who they are. So, you know, they had to work with certain people just to get them to bring their truth. And honestly, I just feel like what's going on TV is what's supposed to be happening. And, you know, some people might regret things they've done or wish they did things a certain way, but hopefully it'll be a self-reflection and everybody can grow and get better. And when we get to season 2, you know, people will know, like, okay, I can't do this no more because this ain't work out for me. You know, they say the definition of insanity is when you do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. And it's like, seeing how you react in this situation, that situation, that situation, okay, that doesn't work. So maybe I should change me to make my outcome different. And I think that this show will show all of us how to be better people, you know, moving forward in our careers, you know, in the future.
Because I also know that so far in the beginning, it seems like you and Homegirl's relationship is said and done. But what was the relationship like before the first episode aired? Like, how was y'all tight like that?
I mean, me and T were always tight. Like, that's like my little sister. You know what I'm saying? We've grinded together for years in this industry. I truly love her. I love her family. She loves my family. But when this show came about and the things that were being brought up, it was just like heavy weights being dropped on us. And you know, in real life, when you're faced with certain situations, for me personally, it's easy for me just to walk away and not deal with it and not have to confront it. In TV world, no, you have to confront every situation. If you talk mess about somebody, you got to end up talking that mess to their face. If you said something or did something, you have to, you know, be accountable for what you do. So it's just like, man, I mean, it's
living in the
it's your own reality check.
It's like living in the projects.
Man, it's like, whoa, okay, I got to deal with this.
Right. So how does it feel knowing that the whole world knows your name? Like, when you walk the streets and people be like, oh, that's Hazel. Ah! Like, what does that do for you, you know?
I mean, I live in Hollywood, so it's a bunch of movie stars, actors, musicians walking around the street all the time, so no one really gets out of their bag and out of character. I went to the movies last night, and, you know, some fans almost jumped out of their bodies real quick and like, oh, that's Hazel from Love and Hip Hop. But I was just like, keep it cute. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just here to enjoy the movie. You know what I'm saying?
But cool.
At the same time, it does feel good that people are starting to recognize me for me and are supporting me in a way. I mean, you know, fans are fans, and that's what you want in this game because they support you. They buy your music. Whatever. If I sell T-shirts or makeup brushes or lipsticks or whatever, you want your fans to be like, I like her. I support her. I want to go ahead and see her grow, and I'm going to buy whatever she's selling. So you got to love the fans, and the ones that I've been building since this show started, I love all of them, and I thank all of them. They've been giving me kind and encouraging words, and you know, I'm the chick that anybody want a picture, even if it takes 2 hours, we're taking all these pictures, because without all these pictures taken, I wouldn't even be here to where I am today.
Right, right. That's true. See, people, look, she's not all Hollywood. She's real.
No, no, never.
So, like, who are some of the the producers for this album that you're working on now? Like, who have you worked with since before the Love and Hip Hop kicked in?
Before Love and Hip Hop kicked in, I mean, I worked with DJ Mustard. He has a hot record with him, Diamond, and Sierra on the Girl Code mixtape. That was called Throw That D. Other producers, like, especially for this project, Paris Bueller from Bandcamp really came through and really gave me, a lot of fire. I have a joint with Rob Holiday. He works with Diddy over at Bad Boy. We have a great record with him and K Young. On the show, you'll see my grind with Berg and, the music that we're trying to create together. And, I mean, Jayhawk Productions, we have a couple records on my second mixtape, Diary of a Valley Girl, called Frenemy and Pop My Butt. And, it's just been a collection of producers that have helped me get to where I am today. So I love all of them. I thank all of them because without people believing in me in the beginning, I wouldn't even be able to get to where I am now in the end.
Right. So other than, damn, I don't even want to say her name, but she honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. When she first jumped on the scene, I actually liked her, but then seeing her now,
man,
I don't even want to mention her name. Like, I just want to take whatever songs I have of her and just trash them.
I mean, and it's like not to diss or disrespect, but like I said, in the scene, in the episode, even, behind the scenes and some of the, confessionals or the, rewind interviews VH1 has us doing, people always wonder, like, how does an artist get dropped or what happens to an artist's career or, this person was supposed to be really hot and it didn't happen for him. With this show, a lot of those questions will be answered. And I think it'll give a lot of people clarity of maybe why things didn't all the way happen for a person. And hopefully that individual can, take all the things that they've done and maybe change themselves so they can have a real shot out here, No one wants to put money, and this goes for everybody across the board. So we have a lot of characters on our cast, as you know. When it's a record label or it's a brand and they want to invest in a talent, they want to make sure their money's not going to go to waste. They want to make sure if they're going to give you $1 million that you're not going to, mess it up for them and waste their money. And when you start to see certain behavior and money is going down the drain, it's over for you. No one's going to want to work with you because now you've become a liability instead of an asset. And, through the process of this show, I think that people will see some of their own, questions being answered. Like, well, maybe this is why, there's only one Rihanna out here. No shade.
Yeah, that's true. So what is your relationship like now with Young Berg, being that the season already started?
Yeah, the season already started and we're still filming. The relationship with Young Berg, I mean, that's just going to have to be a stay tuned situation because it gets kind of crazy. As y'all see in the next previews, he get out of his body a little bit.
Yes,
and I ain't really having it. You know what I'm saying? He get out of his body. And, the thing with Berg was, like I said, we have been friends. We've worked together for years. Yes, we had, an intimate relationship at some point. And when we decided to do this show and kind of put our situation on blast, it was like pressure. It was like, okay, we have to define what this is because, we can't just be, F buddies or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we have to kind of put a title on it. And I think I was ready, to see what was really up. I'm single. I'm working with this guy. I've known him forever. It's been one thing. Sorry, people are blowing up my phone right now. Sorry. And, when I watched, the episode back and I see that it kind of was more of a game for him. Like, oh, I play this game best. It was kind of like a jab, like, oh, so it was a game for you because I was being real. And at the end of the day, I'm focused on my music and my business. So all those games can miss me and I just move the hell on. Like, forget it. Like, there's so many more fish in the sea. It's nothing to a boss. I want my records. I want my music. And I want that more than I want any nigga, straight up.
That's real. That's real. And like from what I see, like, look, this is me speaking, DJ Trap Jesus. So if anybody say, yo, what he said was messed up, I don't care. Honestly,
Right.
Young Bird don't have any street credit. So why even waste your time with this nigga? I remember
Right.
the
And
Transformer
and
chain
that's
in
the fullest
Detroit.
things that I have to deal with on my end. Like, I feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you went
For
all
him
the
to
way
be
to
trying
realest
to
one
play
out
you
here
like
for me
that.
to be putting this on blast. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So you understand, I kick myself a little bit, too, when I see that specific person playing me out. Like, oh, okay, Hazel, like, you was really on a good one. Like, no more.
You know what you should have said?
You get it together.
You
Stop
should have
being
said,
so
yo.
emotional.
You know what you should say? You should say, look, you either going to act straight or I'm going to holler at Trick. What you want to do?
I think Tierra had already, you know what I'm saying, taken care of that at some point in time. So, you know, like I say, stay tuned with that. I mean, you know, I'm definitely not going out without a fight. We'll just say that.
Yeah, I'm tuned in every Monday. I don't watch no other reality show but Love and Hip Hop. So Mona Scott, if you're
Yes.
listening, you got my attention right now. So
Yes.
and
That's
I
what we
suffer from
wanted. We wanted
ADD.
to
So
show the
yes,
real.
you got my
Give it
attention.
a younger version of what this industry is really like. You know, the other cast in Atlanta, New York, they're a little bit older, you know what I'm saying? But here it's like this young energy that we out here hungry, you know what I'm saying? We got chicks that are willing to do whatever to get on top on our cast. It just in Hollywood in general, you know what I'm saying? So it's just showing like, woo, this industry can be sleazy, dirty, grimy, and everybody's going to do whatever they have to do to make it. For me personally, we wanted it to be about the business, and I wanted to keep my class, my couth, and my integrity through this process, because when it's done, I want to be able to walk these streets with my head held high with respect. And even though I wore my heart on my sleeve, I felt like I was loyal and honest. I just pray and hope, which I think it will, that America, the people watching will understand, like, she might have been a little dumb at some times, but at least she kept it real. She 100 and she's solid. We can rock with Hazel.
Yeah, because you know how the editors do. They tweak shit out.
Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely have to tell a story. So, you know, they got to tell the best story from everything that they get. So, you know, when it comes to that, it's out of our hands. I'm like, you know, I wanted that to be more about this, but it ended up being more about that. But, you know, that's the job that I signed up for. So, like I say, you know, it was about handling myself the best way I could in each scene. If I cried tears, those were real tears. If I was angry, I was really angry. Like, I couldn't fake this if I wanted to.
Because that's what I wanted to know.
I'm not an actor. And so
that's what I wanted to know, because
because
everybody likes to cry a lot on these shows. And I was like, is it scripted? The crying part, is it scripted, or that's like what's really going on in your body and in your heart right now?
I mean, it's really what's going on in your body and your heart. Like I say, I can't fake tears. I can't fake emotion. I can't fake me being hurt, that I feel like I'm in a one-sided friendship, and that person that I ride for and go up for, I don't feel does the same to me. I think anybody would be hurt over that. If, you know, you're saying you ride with your boys, you know what I'm saying? What Meek Mill says, loyalty before royalty, stay down, stay close, and we going to get to the money and ball forever.
That's
Everybody
right.
doesn't have those same, you know what I'm saying, outlooks on life, but that is my outlook. So when I feel like the disloyalty comes to place, that hurts me more than anything. I'm not hurt because I like a guy and he doesn't like me the same way, or I have a friend and I'm jealous of her. It's like, no, like, I really like you. Like, I rock with you. I fuck with you. Sorry, excuse my language. I hold you down. Like, can you hold me down with the same respect? And when that just doesn't happen, it just hurts, period. Anybody in life knows that if you're going up for somebody more than they're going up for you, that you have the potential of being hurt. And the tears, I didn't mean to cry, you know, all over the episode. I didn't want to. That's just my heart. And that's just what it was.
And being that you had brung up the older women of hip-hop Atlanta.
Right?
Dude, so is there anyone in the Hollywood hip-hop, you know, as far as the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, has a sex tape roaming? I mean, is that what's good in the streets now?
I think we already saw Ray J back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I think
we
he
saw
held
that
it down
one
for us a minute ago.
We actually think it was a stunt double, because, like, with his image, we couldn't see him doing a porno. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I mean, for far as I know now, I don't know if anybody's planning on releasing a sex tape, but you know, we got girls on our cast who've done over 80 music videos, and you know what I'm saying, dating, you know, alleged pimps. Like, I don't know what's going to go on with all them girls. You know what I'm saying? I'd really just try to stay clear of them hoes. Honestly,
yeah, because honestly, they be bugging.
I just feel like there's levels, and we're on different levels, and I'm trying to keep my bars up and not get sucked into all that kind of necking.
Because that's the thing, like, homegirl was trying to call you out about your histories, the music, and I was like, hold up, but she don't have a history either. So why?
Hello.
Why the hell she even trying to pull cards like that?
Hello. You know, and that's what I'm saying. That's when it comes to the low blows, but I call that the fame monster. You know, like Lady Gaga said before, like, when them cameras come on and those lights are on you, I think Mimi said that for hers in Atlanta, I turn into a different person. And unfortunately, with this process, those cameras come on and, you know, people want to turn up for the cameras and, you know, just get out their body sometimes, and it just gets really amazing. And I'm just like, wow, like, sometimes I'm taking a shock. Like, I think Mona always tells me, like, your faces and your reactions are hilarious, because I'll really be like, wow, like, she really just did that. You know what I'm saying? And there's no way for me to hide it, because I'm like, it's honest. Like, I'm really shocked. Like, wow, that just really happened, you know? But, yeah, I'm staying to the left for all of that. I march to the beat of my own drum. Like Beyonce says, I walk alone for a reason, and I'm fine with that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So as far as the new music is concerned, do you have any collabs we should know about?
Yeah, I mean, the one with me and Jeremiah that's dropping later this year called Say So, it is absolutely incredible. Jeremiah's an incredible artist. Like, he can come freestyle hooks and everything for you. And me and him got a crazy record produced by Bueller. I'm really looking forward to that one. And I mean, I have tons of records, like I said, with Rob Holiday and Kay Young. I'm about to go out to Miami. We working with Gunplay out there. That's my boy Gunplay. My management, my whole team is from the Shy, and I've been wanting to get on a record with Katie Got Bands, because I like her, the Shy. And, I mean, people are reaching out to me, you know, the Migos. I mean, there's all kind of different artists ready to work with me, because they see that I'm about my business and that I really want this music thing that more than I want anything. So we're just going to stay focused, and artists, collabs, features, like, we out here, we working, we getting to it, and I'm ready for it. Like, I'm really, really ready for it.
All right, for, you know, as far as the artists that may be thinking, like, how could I get a hold of her, and, like, how much would she charge? What are your going rates for a feature?
Man, they going to have to holler at docudig@gmail.com, because he is definitely working out all them numbers, because, you know, when it comes to other artists and then wanting to do collabs and features, I mean, as new artists know and stuff like that, you know, we got to pay for studio time, mixing, mastering, engineering. So, you know, as I would love to jump on everybody's stuff for free, just 'cause that's the kind of girl I am. Unfortunately, in this business, it's about making money, and if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So I'm definitely not knocking nobody over the head. I'm not kudos, you know, big ups to Nicki Minaj. I'm not her yet. So right now, it's about getting heard, and, you know, we're fair with these prices. If you want to book me, come have me host your party, your shoe gallery opening event, come speak to the kids at school, because I got an education. Everything is fair, and we just want, you know, we just want to build our fan base and what we got going on here right now. So they reach out. I'm at Hazel Baby on Twitter, Instagram, and Doc's information's on the top of that. So if you reach out to him like you did, it happened in 12 hours. We about our business.
Yeah, because I was like, you know what? I saw your Twitter. I was like, matter of fact, let me holler at her to see if I can get a hold of her for an interview. Then the tweet came back. I sent the email. Email came back. It's like, oh, there we go. Say no more.
We team no sleep over here. We getting to it.
That's how I am with the radio station. I don't sleep. And when I do, I'm thinking radio station in my sleep. So
I get it, Trap Jesus.
I'm telling you, yo, we the
right
number one station for new music. For new music, you can send your music here. When that Jeremiah joint drop with you, send it here.
Yes.
Because you can send it raw. Because I know your producer your manager sent me a clean cut of the new joint. You know what I'm saying? I actually would have preferred the dirty version, but, you know.
Oh, okay. We're going to have him send over the dirty version. You know what I'm saying? We got the dirty version. We just be trying to keep it cute for radio sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
No, trust me.
We ain't trying to get no fines out here.
This is my radio station. I run it, so what I play is going to go. There's no FCC with me right now, so I can play whatever I want. You know?
All right, so we'll send over the explicit content version to you, Trap Jesus.
That's
just for
right.
you. We got
And
that coming.
The day
Ready.
I ever come over my fear of flying, I'll come to Hollywood and holla at y'all.
Oh yeah, we gotta get over that fear of flying, baby. You gotta see the world. You know what I'm saying? It's a big world out here, and you know you gotta experience life. It's so funny. I was with DJ Khaled when he came out here from Miami, and he has a fear of flying, and he was like, Hazel, you know what I'm saying, I just can't go down in a flight. So, you know, they chartered a tour bus, as he tells me that he does everywhere, to get to these places that want to see him because he's, you know, scared of flying. But he knows, and he's so inspirational and talented, like, he knows he has to see the world and reach out to these people that love him as well. So
Right.
whatever it is, bus, train, automobile, plane, you know what I'm saying, you got to get to it. There's a big world out here that God's given us, and you got to take advantage of all of it.
Yeah, it's understandable, but I don't want to be my first time on a plane and they decide to revamp the whole 9/11 issue again.
No. Okay, well then go ahead and get the little, you know what I'm saying, little bus, little rental car, you know what I'm saying, from Hertz or Enterprise, and make that move out here. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you got to do. Take a couple stops and get here.
Yeah, I'm going to do what I have to do. I got you. I'm going to come through. You know what I'm saying? Me and my Brooklyn people, we going to come out to Hollywood and see what it's like.
Well, we'll be in New York November 3rd and 4th. I think actually November 3rd to like the 6th. So maybe we can link up when I'm out there.
Oh, sure. Maybe we can do another interview on camera, you know, let people see that we really cool with each other when we doing these things because we both coming up, you know?
Let's get it. I'm with it all day.
So,
and I followed you back on Twitter, so stay in touch.
Y'all can hit her up on Twitter,
it's about
too.
to be a crazy ride.
So, like, let me ask you this one question. So, like, is there anything in your life, if you can change, what would it be and why?
Anything in my life, if I could change anything and why? Honestly, the one thing that I probably wish I could change, and my mother always tells me don't change it, would be, you know, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Like, I really care about people. I really, you know, if somebody's hurt, I don't like to see people hurt. I was watching the movie The Equalizer last night, and Denzel was playing this guy that if you did anything wrong to an innocent person, he was like coming to get you. And unfortunately, that's how I feel too. I don't like to see people hurt, and I try to give my all, and sometimes I put others before I put myself. So in a way, I wish I could be a little bit more selfless and not care as much because, you know, I have to deal with my own emotional pain, and that's the only thing I wish I could do is not give so much of a damn. But, you know, maybe that's what makes me me. So
it's easy.
Got to deal with it.
It's easy. I do it all the time.
I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on not giving a damn. I'm really working on it.
Because if you don't give a damn, it's less stress. You know what I'm saying?
It
you
is
won't
less
look
stress.
like you 20
it is so
years
much
older.
less stress.
It's like how Cat Williams said,
it's
it's
pimple on
fucking.
my forehead every time I start stressing. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. So, like,
Definitely.
hold on, let me see here, because I got one more question for you. So, do you have a release date on the future album, on this next album you're putting together? Because we want to do a nice contest and involve the album and stuff, so.
I mean, Doc has all those dates. Like, we're just right now, honestly, trying to work with the show because certain things we've released to them, and you know, when you're in a big network like VH1 and stuff, things kind of have to match. So we're kind of, you know, not necessarily waiting for them, but there's definitely things in contracts that are placed. Like, you can't put that out till we do it over here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, by the end of this year, definitely we'll have this EP released, and, you know, hopefully we'll be on to bigger, better things, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, a big label like Rock Nation or, you know what I'm saying, you know, MMG, shout out Rick Ross and all them down there. Somebody's going to holler at me and make me the first lady. But until then, we're going to keep grinding independently and using this amazing platform that God gave us just to let people know that, you know, we out here, we doing music, you know, mess with us.
Yeah, that's a good look,
when we're ready to drop that next single, we gonna holler for sure.
Now thinking about it, yeah, MMG don't have a first lady representing the label.
They don't.
Yeah, they do?
They don't.
Oh, so Rick Ross, what y'all doing over there? Smoking rocks? Y'all better holler at her.
What's up? What's up, MMG? Shout out Taylor Gang, Wiz. I mean, what's good? Hazel,
oh, yep, Taylor Gang too. You know, that's a good look. So is anything you want to say inspiring to the young artists, young rap model, young PR that's trying to make it where you at right now?
Man, first and foremost, the one thing I want to say is, you know, stay up, stay grounded, stay humble, get your education. This industry is going to be here. Don't rush it. Don't let the snakes try to influence you to do stuff you don't want to do. You ain't got to get naked in a picture to become a model. You ain't got to lay on your back to get tracks. You know what I'm saying? Use that brain that God gave you and, you know, grind for what you want. Just work hard. Hard work pays off. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Where success is the only place. Wait, work is the only place. Wait, no, what is it? Success is the only place that comes before work in the dictionary. So you got to work hard to get that success. And you know what I'm saying? Ladies, young fellas, just work. Get
That's
to it.
right.
Grind hard, and you'll get to the top. I promise you, you will. It might not be when you want, but it'll be when it needs to be.
And that's why I'll be telling my listeners, look, I'm a celebrity already, but the whole world don't know who I am yet because I haven't made it to where, not made it, but I haven't put myself out there so the world can see me. That's what it is.
Well, it's a start, and you already on a platform, so you keep going.
WPIR 98.4 FM is my baby. And I will definitely bring that and all artists and their new music and interviews and everything out to the forefront for people to see and not scandalize it like most radio stations do because I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying?
And I appreciate that.
So when this interview come out...
Jesus, I got to run. They calling me for this next one.
Okay.
I definitely enjoyed our conversation, and I really appreciate your support and holding me down and just giving me this love today because every bit of it counts and every bit of it helps, you know?
Right. So just let you know, before you dip, tomorrow the interview will be on YouTube and iTunes, so we got you.
Ooh. Yes, and tweet out some links to me, and I'm going to make sure that Doc sends you over to the dirty version of Now You Know.
That's right, because we want the raw uncut.
Uncut. It's uncut, Hazel.
So thanks for calling in, Hazel E. You know, much love to you and your success, and hope to hear from you soon. Hope to see you in New York when you pop up, you know.
Yes, next month in November, top of November, I'll be out there, and we're going to link up.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's all right. We got to shut this down because we actually are over the top of the hour, so we do have to shut it down on our end too. So,
all right.
So
well, y'all
thanks
have
for calling
a blessed,
in.
beautiful day. I love Hip Hop Hollywood. Check it on Monday. It only gets better from here, baby.
That's right, and we'll be tuned in. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
And that dirty version is available on iTunes right now.
That's right. Go to. I already told them earlier before y'all called to go to iTunes, type in Hazel E, and get the joints, and stop being cheap with the money.
99 cents helps a starving artist.
That's right. If you could buy joints and chains and marijuana, you can buy the single.
Definitely, and support your kid. Like I'm rocking for you guys. That's what I do it for. So. Thank you. I appreciate it all.
And we're going to put it all out there for you so people can know the better Hazel, not the Love and Hip Hop. They trying to scandal Hazel. We want the people to know the real Hazel.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Right. So enjoy your day. I hope to speak to you soon. Doc, I see you pimping.
All right, cool.
All right,
so, call me whenever you need something, and I got you.
All right, my dude.
All right.
Thank you. Bye, babe.
Enjoy your day. Yeah, it's your boy DJ Trap Jesus. That was Hazel E from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Shout outs to her. Shout outs to Doc. Shout outs to Mona Scott, because if she wouldn't have put this together, we wouldn't even have knew who Hazel E was. Well, we would have, but not on that light. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy DJ Trap Jesus. Hold on, where that beat back?